All right, hello everyone. I've been able to sort it out. Sorry about that. All right, good evening, and how's been our day and the week as well. How are we doing? How are we doing? It's good to have you. Yeah, yeah, it's good to have everyone. Can you see my screen? You see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Can you hear me? Something's wrong with my mic. Hello, can everybody hear me? Hello. Oh, oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Thank you. So, can you mute Mr. Richard? Okay. All right, so today we are going to let's just dive right into it. So today we are going to be doing two things. All right, so the one thing that we are going to we're going to have a little change in structure as to what we used to do. All right, what we started with. So this is how we're going to be doing it henceforth. So we do one quick shortcut, which is using AI. Then we teach the fundamental because I don't want us to be people without knowledge, without the fundamental knowledge, right? So, if you have anybody here that wants to quickly build something for himself or for someone, we provide something like that. Okay, the very first few minutes we'll talk about that how you can do it, and once you have the result, how you can do. Then after that, the second section is we dive deep into the code itself. All right, understanding the code that is running behind the website. Do you understand? So that's how we're going to go. So today we are picking one aspect, which is building landing page with AI. Right, building landing page with AI. I believe all of us know AI. All of us in this, I'm assuming. If you don't know what it is, you can ask me any question along the line. I'm going to, we're going to treat that. All right, we're going to treat that. So using AI to build a landing page is very easy, not difficult. Okay, but what kind of website do you want to build? You can't just go to AI and tell AI. Of course, you can do that, but it's going to give you a generic website. You tell AI generate a website for me. Of course, it's going to give you a generic website. So what do? You tell AI, you chat with AI. Claude I prefer Claude, using Claude to generate my the web page. All right. Now, after this time, this is not how you're going to be generating the web page. Okay, we'll move deeper, but let's just start with this. So I use Claude to generate the web page, but Claude has limitation. Right? Claude has limitation in the sense that I think he has few credits that you can use per day and kicks you out. So what I do is um I try to talk with GPT. All right, do all my all the what's it called now? You rubbing mind with somebody. All right, that's with the agent itself. Planning the structures of your website, and or you do that with GPT. And when you are done, you ask GPT to give you a prompt that you're going to put on Claude, and Claude is going to generate the web page for you. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I wanted to give you the backstory of what quick insights to what we are going to do. So I'm going to open GPT. So this is my GPT. All right. You can always ask me questions at any point. If there's anything you don't understand, if there's anything you want me to go back and explain. So do we have anybody that has a business here? Any business, anything that you want us to, any business that you want us to do landing page on? Any business that you want us to do a landing page on? Anybody? Let's all talk. All right. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Do you mean like an academy? Okay, so you want a landing page for an academy. All right. So, so for that, this is how I would go about it. Okay. If you come to this GPT and just tell it you want a school for or you want a website for academy, all right, and you tell it, of course, you're still going to tell me the structure, you're still going to tell me all the stuff that we're going to put in. But one thing that is very, very important is for you to have like a guide for the GPT. A guide in the sense that if you have a landing page already for an academy, you have an academy that has a landing page, you know an academy that has a landing page, that we can check their structure and use that for this one. If you know, if no, we can find a way around it. Okay. You can go to what's the name of this place now? Facebook. You can go to Facebook. I think there's Facebook ads or something. Forgotten the name of the place now. Facebook ads library. I think it's Facebook ads library. Facebook ads library. In Facebook ads library, you're going to see some so this is the ad library. All right. So in this ad library, you can search for the category, ad category, or ad category. Search for, like, I'm just trying to look for landing page. Okay, you can check landing page from here. That is, these are the ones that are optimized for ads. Okay, then you can check from we have different places where you check for websites landing page. Okay, so you can check for an academy, right? Check for academy from there, or GPT can even help you. All right, where I get example landing page for academy. All right, right, GPT is going to help you with that. Nah, not this one. Mm, National Design Academy. That's the Design Academy. Okay, so we didn't specify which kind of academy we are looking for. This TS Academy. All right. Let me see if they have a landing page. Yes, academy. Aptitudes. Just applying analysis here. Mm, okay. Let me just check what GPT gives me. Landing folio. All right. I'm going to this one. When you go to this one and you see what a landing page looks like, right? You see what a landing page looks like, and you like a structure, okay, and you like a structure there, then you're going to use that structure to create your own academy. I mean, to create your own landing page. Let's say education, look for education, education, not found. Wow, that's interesting. Academy, wow, wow, that's landing page. Mm, Okay, let me see this one. Okay, so um, because of times, I'll just pick this. So if you have um So if you have this, all right, so you have seen a landing page that you like. Of course, if you check other these things that other results from GPT, you're probably going to find a better one. Okay, that has, let me see this code academy that has better structure. Yeah, I think something like this. All right, something like this. So if you like this, then you come and you can take a screenshot. Okay, you can take a screenshot of it. So I'm going to take a screenshot. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot like this. Copy to clipboard. I'm going to bring it to GPT. All right, you can save yours. I don't want to save it in my, so that's why I'm just copying that. So we are going to, so in case you can easily reference this code academy or whatever its name is. But I'm doing this for the case whereby you don't like you're not able to reference that website. So you just see maybe an ad and you like you like the landing page and you want to replicate it for your own business. So you do it this way. Okay. I'll just copy. If I just stop on maybe two or three more, just do this and the paste here, come back, and I think that's okay. That's about it. So what I'm going to do is copy this one, put it here, and paste it. So I'll tell GPT to analyze it. Okay, analyze this 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 landing page screenshots. So it's going to analyze it. All right. Now I want to build after analyzing it, build no, it's not going to build it. So what I want to do is I want to tell you that I want to build a similar landing page for so business. Okay. So I want to build a similar landing page to this. My business is me. It's my business or this. I want to build a similar landing page for this. Now I want to build a similar landing page to this. Um, my landing page is about a school or let's say a tech academy. Let's be specific about a tech academy. All right. So you're going to tell it what it's about, so it understand that. So I can tell you that help me structure this. What and what or what is required to build to structure a landing page. Tell what is required because might be asking you code. What information? I tell you what information for information is required. All right. What information is required? So the screenshot are a great reference because they are conversion focused. Blah 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 blah. What is this? Why should I trust it? If you are building Tech Academy, so it's telling you the structure of that one that I uploaded. Overall structure, announcements, blah blah, announcement bar, code academy, me code academy. Wow. Alright, code academy, blah blah blah. This is optional navigation. So, all and all and all and all. What are the information that I need? So these are the information that I need from me. Okay, before designing this. So these are the information that I need from me. So what's the academy name? Mr. Richard, what should be the academy name? Renova. Okay. My academy is Renova. RI. Oh, okay. Is Renova. My brand color is, let's say, blue. All right. Then the hero, I don't want to go into a lot of details. So list of courses. So what are the courses that you offer? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. The um we run the programs for nursery primaries like that. So outcomes, graduation numbers. So if you want, you can go deeper and answer all these questions because I just want to show you how it's done. So you can come and put as much details as you want. All right. Contact is 0810000000000 like so. Recommended pay flow. All right. These are the let's say these are the information informations. Give me a prompt to build this website, to build this landing page. Remember, remember, it be um must be mobile responsive, must be mobile responsive. Right. What mobile responsive means is it should, when you look at it on the website and when you look at it on the mobile phone, it should look good, right? It should be good on both devices. All right. So let me just hit that and see the prompt. So it's going to give me the prompt. Then I'll go to what is the prompt? I'll go to Cloud to do that. There's a lot of details with this, but let's hope Cloud will not remove our. Let's see if Cloud will be able to put this. All right, so I'll go to Cloud. I can do it on GPT as well, but I just like it better on Cloud because Cloud, most of the time, Cloud will give you in HTML, right? So view this just for that. Let's see if it's do that. Okay, so Cloud is working now. I'm on the free plan, so let's see it's, if it will be able to pull this off before our credit runs out, right? When Cloud AI, yeah, it's just like ChatGPT. So the reason I'm using this one is because if you are using ChatGPT will generate code for you, and you have to copy the code and save it inside a file, just like what we did last week. Copy inside a file, and then you use the file. You open the file and it's going to display just like what we did. But Claude, we put it inside a file itself. All right, at least that's what I know. All right, it will put inside a file itself. So you just download the file and you are good to go. So that's why I'm using Claude. So don't fall my hand though. Yeah. Okay, it's created a file. Let's see what you're doing now. Come on. You can use this to create any website for yourself. All right. And use it to create any website for yourself. And if you want to do any modification on it, you come back to GPT, tell it again, or no, you can do the modification straight from here. So you just reference that same file that, oh, this file that you built, something's wrong with the header, or I want to change the name, or add the name of the team members, or whatever modification that you want to do, or you want to remove something, so you can always come here and chat with this. Why do you take it so long? Oh, okay, it's CLAUDE. Let me put it on the WhatsApp. Oh, yes, yes. Sorry, yeah. CLAUDE. AI. Okay. Come on, Claude. Wow. I think it's a very early font, so taking its time. So while this one is working, because that's the end. It's just going to generate it and we'll click it and we'll see what is there. If we're good, if you like it, we'll, oh, okay. So if you like it, we'll go ahead and if we like it, we'll, wow, this is beautiful. Can you see that? This is beautiful. I like this. Right now, we didn't provide hero message, hero. I'm going to explain all those ones. All right, the structure of the website. We didn't provide any image, so that's why I'm using this placeholder here. Right, so you see how you have scratch coding because I said it's tech and for nursery and primary school, so that's why it's putting all these ones. Okay, web design for kids, so everything is for kids because I already told you that it's for nursery and primary school students. So you can see that you can see what you have here. This is good, but why is this overlapping? This is overlapping here. Right, it's overlapping. So this is interesting. I like this. Right. See that? As simple as that. So where is my download button? Where is my download button? So where's my download button? Okay, you see that? I can just download this. Okay. So now comes and GSX. Mm, GSX view code. So let me see. Let me see if I can open that GSX. Probably more like it won't work. I was expecting HTML instead. Nah, 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 nah. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 It's giving me GSX. Do I have more credits? Tell it that you generate it in HTML and what HTML and CSS. Generate it in HTML and CSS. All right. Oh, okay. So the recording of the previous class. Yes, yes, yes. We are going to send the recording of the previous class. Of course, I think we did send one, but I will check though. We'll check. So I hope. Come on, don't give me JS. The HTML CSS version of the Renova landing page. Okay, let me go back to our beloved GPT. And okay, so let's say generate generate the code in HTML and CSS. All right. First, you should do this. Need to. I don't want JavaScript. Okay. For the mobile menu with blah blah blah. Generate it as page we include. Okay. So why are you telling me? Just go ahead and generate it because you have a single response, best response, and files. Yeah. That you can open directly your web. Yes. Go ahead and generate it step by step. Go ahead and generate it step by step. Project structure. So create index HTML. What? Put this. Okay. Okay, so this is what we did last week. So I just didn't want us to go through this. I was hoping Claude will give us, okay, I think it's doing something. That Claude will give us the whole file and we just download and we don't need to go through the stress of copying and renaming and all. So I think did that. Let's add this to the bottom of your CSS. JavaScript, create this one, add this to the bottom of your CSS. JS, script.js, uh, like step 2 will build the section below the hero. Nah, here we'll continue with testimonials, FAQ, contact section, and footer at the pages. Okay, do you have the HTML now? Now download the HTML. All right, thank you. Okay, I can download the HTML now. Ready to open directly. No npm install, no bundler. Thank you. This is what I wanted. Thank you. You have you. You have you. See that? Aha. Yes, that's it. All right. Yeah, Claude did it. So if you can maneuver with ChatGPT, all right, you can do add. I just don't want to go through the stress of copying, paste, doing it section by section and what's not. Right. So Claude did that. All right. So you see what I did after generating that one. I just told it to generate it in HTML and CSS instead. Okay, and it did that. And then you download it and you have it as this file. So when you double click it, then it's going to open up your website for you. Okay, it's going to open up your website for you. So let me see if it's check if it's mobile responsive. Hit F12 on your keyboard. All right, hit F12 on your keyboard and it's going to load. It's not collapsing. All right, so see that see it's mobile responsive, right? Like most people check it on mobile phone, so that's why we always try to make our website mobile responsive. Okay. Oh well, turns out to be good. Choose program is showing well. Click on this one. This is perfect. I love this. I love this. Okay, cool. So put it back to the. If I click on arrow, does it go there? Wow, this is smooth. This is smooth. This is smooth. All right. So if you wow, this is even implemented. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so enough of AI. So this is how you generate this with AI. Simple and sweet. You have your web page. Then the next thing is for you to host it. Voila, you have your website. All right, very simple as this. Okay. So now let's do the fundamental. Don't run for the fundamental. Okay, don't run away. Let's learn the fundamental. Because what if something goes wrong? Because imagine this now. Imagine this. Right. Imagine something like this is going on, and you actually need to work on it. You need to understand what all these stuff are. Okay, you need to understand what is going on. This is CSS, right? You need to understand what HTML is and all. So let's go into CSS and HTML. So do I still have VS Code? I mean VLC, no VS Code. I don't have VS Code. Okay, so I'm going to use this for you. As you see my screen, right? This is one of my projects. So let me open a blank project. Let me open a blank project. New window. All right, new window. Okay, so inside the new window, I say folder. Just go to my desktop and okay. What's the name of this? This is web development, right? Web development. It's a new folder for that. The web development, web dev underscore with AI, with underscore AI, web dev underscore AI. Okay, so I'm going to select this folder. It's empty right now. There's nothing inside it. All right. So now, yes, I trust it. So now we want to understand the structure of HTML and CSS. What are they? What is HTML and CSS? Did I explain this in the previous class? I'm not sure if I explained what makes a website in previous class. So website is like just in the simplest form, it's just like a web page. Okay, just like a web page that displays I don't want to bore you with the stories of Chrome engine and how it displays and how it works. I believe gradually we're going to go into that. So on your Chrome or your browser is running V8, is it V8 engine or V, I know V8 V8 engine is a vehicle, you have V8, V6 and all 94. The name of the engine that runs this, I think, is V8 as well. Right? So it's not the vehicle engine. Okay. So what it does is able to compile your HTML code to where is that again? It's able to compile all these things, it's able to compile it into a beautiful structure like this. Okay, it's able to read and understand it and compile it and structure it like this. Okay, that's what your browser, your Chrome 8, I think it's Chrome 8 or something, Chrome 8 engine does. Okay, it helps you to compile it and is able to display it like this. All right. So now we want to understand why is Renova at this point and the programs blah blah is at the middle and this one is here, and the writings and everything and the structure. Now we know that Chrome is able to compile and display any of the code that we write. So let's check the code and see the structure of the code. Okay, so I'll come back to that place, right? We said there's HTML and there's CSS. So what is HTML? HTML is the structure of your web browser. Okay, HTML is the structure of your your web page. I mean, not web browser, your web page. So HTML is what gives this one to be is the one that says this one should be at the top, and this one should be the next, and this one should be the next, and this one should be the next. Okay, HTML is like a skeleton or a framework for your browser, I mean for your web page. All right, HTML is the structure for your web page. See all these ones, right? That's HTML. Okay, now CSS. CSS is the flesh or the body, the beauty around your skeleton. So it's HTML, it's CSS that says this one should be centralized. Look at the way it's centralized. It's CSS. CSS says centralized. HTML says put how it works here, put from sign up here, and put steps here. CSS says let it be centralized. CSS puts the styling, right? CSS says let this one be color blue, color blue, color blue, and the inner be white. That's CSS. Okay. HTML says write one, give me a circle. That's HTML. CSS says let it be blue. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? HTML says let there be a skeleton for hand or for head. CSS says let there be a flesh around that head so that the skull will not be showing, so that the face will show, and the face is beautiful and everybody that sees the face, they like it. All right, so when you see this website, you like it, you fall in love with it because CSS has done something to the HTML. All right, he arranges it, he gives it style. So let's go into the code and see what we say about HTML. Right, so HTML, so I'm going to come here and create a file. If you remember from the last time, all right, from the last time we created a file in our folder. We call it index.html. So I'm going to do the same here, index.html. And in the last one, we copied a code from GPT and we paste it. Right now, we are not going to copy any code. All right, we are going to write our code ourselves. We copy that one. So my exclamation mark. Come on, you're supposed to give me a reason. Exclamation mark. All right. So now this is a shortcut to populate all this. So I will explain it to you one after the other. All right. I will explain to you one after the other. So let's start with this first one. Okay. This is doc type. It's telling you the document type. You have Word document as a document type. You have PDF. You have presentation. You have Excel. Okay. So the doc type for this one is HTML. That's why you have it .html. That's the extension. All right. The document type is HTML. HTML language. The language is in English. So you are specifying the language. So let's move this one up. All right. So what you are doing here is you are defining the structure of your page, index page. All right. So I said the language should be English. Okay. All these things are called tags. I will explain them later. So now, just like HTML is like I said the skeleton. So the skeleton of human being, how is it like? How is the skeleton of human being like? Right? How is the skeleton of human being like? Mind you, let me close this. This head and body, all right, they are inside the HTML. So HTML, this big HTML is like a sheet, like a big sheet, or a parent or a grandparent or a parent that wraps these two. All right. So for the lack of better explanation, I mean lack of better words, you can say HTML is the whole of this window. Okay, the whole of this window from here, from the edge here, this edge here, down to this edge and all. That's your HTML. This HTML. Let me remove this so it's not confusing. Okay. So the first thing you have is your what? Is this document type. After document type, you now have something called HTML, which is a tag. So this one is the open of the tag, and this is the close of the tag. This is a property. I can remove it. It's a property on it. Property on this tag. All right. So you are saying you are opening a bracket and closing a bracket. All right. Just like you have, this open bracket and close bracket, and you write something inside the two. That's the same way you have this. You have this one HTML, HTML. So this is like the opening of the HTML and the closing of the HTML. So whatever it is that I write inside here should display on this page. Do you understand? Okay, so what we're going to do now is let me see if I can run this directly from here. Open folder, open integrated terminal, review folder. Okay, since I cannot run it, let me just review the file explorer and double click it. Okay, so this is our HTML. You see now, it's very plain, very white. Okay, nothing is there from here to here, down here. That's our HTML. Okay, that's just the HTML. Let me close this. Okay. Let me leave it. All right, so that's our HTML. Okay, so now inside our HTML, we now have structure. So what are the structures? So let me tap this so that it's very obvious. So what are the structure? We have, just like human being, you have head and body. All right, you have head and body. So same thing for this one. You have head and you have body. You have head and you have the body. Do you understand now? So inside your head, what's inside head? Inside the head we have brain. So the brain describes what the body will do. You get, like, before you move your hand, there's a sensory nerve in your brain. All right, there's a the actuator that they call it now. It passes a message to your spinal cord, from your spinal cord to your, there's a communication between your spinal cord and your brain, then to your hand and to the tissue and the muscles and whatever that makes it to flex. All right. So that means it's the brain that controls, the body. All right. The control of the body is in the brain. So that's what we do here as well. So we come inside the head and we write how we want this our page. All right. How we want it to be. Let me put this language to be English. Low language. Come on, why are you not taking it? Language, enter to be English, ENG. All right, ENG or EN. I think it's EN. All right. So so we have inside our head, inside the head of like human being, he has brain. So this one is defining what how it should function. So this is UTF-8. That's the character set. All right, I'm going to explain all those ones later. That's character set. It's using UTF-8 encoding. Okay. The name is viewport. These are viewport, of course. These are viewport displays. Meta name because viewport, and inside that meta, all right, inside that meta, it gives it, these are properties. Okay, these are properties on meta tag. These are called tags, T-A-G tags. All right, so inside it you have content. What's the content? It's defining what the content should be. It said which should be device with. What's my device? My device right now is a laptop. Okay, so if I press F12, to mimic a phone. This is a phone. You can see the dimension. So I can pick iPhone SE, iPhone XR. You see, it shrinks down to that, to the size of iPhone, right? So that's what that width equals device width is. That's what it's doing, all right? When we write, let's see. Yeah, so when we write this width equals device width, that means I want you to take up the width of our current device. Okay, either a phone, or if I go back to the my laptop size, go back to my laptop size, or if I want it to be in tab, it's going to go back to tab. All right, do we get that? Okay, so initial scale is 1 to 1.0. Yeah, initial scale is always 1.0. Then the title of the head, I mean the title of this particular page is document. Okay, you can give it any name. All right, you can give it any name. So you just name it document. So we are done with the head. Now the body. So the body is what? The body is this white. Right, the body is this white. You see, if I write something here, if I write something in this body now, I say A am new, right? A am new, and I save it. I come to this place to, or let me just put it on the side here so it's easy for us to navigate back and forth like that. Okay. If I refresh this, you see that hey, I'm new. See that? So inside this body, that's where all our structure, I mean everything that I want to put here, that's where it's going to be. So we have head tag, we have body tag. All right, we have head tag, we have body tag, we have HTML, then we have inside our HTML, which is the big guy, we have the head and the body. The head is the brain that controls this body, right? The body is where you put all other structures. So what are the structures in HTML? In HTML tag, we have different in HTML we have different tags, okay? We have different tags. You have seen some, the HTML, the head, the body, all right? We have different tags. Okay, um we have divs, okay, we have divs, we have tags for typography, that is for text. We have tags for text, okay, that is H1, H2, H3 to H4. So as we go on, I'm going to be revealing all those tags to us. Okay, I'm going to be revealing all those tags to us and what we use them for. We have section as tags. Okay, so you can section this into different parts. So if you look at this, let's look at what we did here. If you look at this, you can see that we have how many sections? The first one is this top part. That's one section. We have this one. This is called hero section. Okay, the first part where you see, all right, that's the catchy part. That's the part that makes them to want to scroll down and continue reading what your web page is about. All right. So this is the hero section. So after the hero section, you have another section here. This section is for credibility, right? For people to know you, right? Telling people what you have done, your achievements. Okay, that's this section. Then you come back. This section talks about your program, and also how do we represent that here? So here you just come here and write section. So how do we write the tag? You come here, open under, I mean, less than bracket, less than sign. Then you write section inside it. So you can see the section here. I hit enter and close it. All right. So it's I have something on my system, I mean a plugin that's helping me to close it itself. Right. But if you want to close it, you just do the same thing. Less than with a backslash, then section, and you close it like so. All right. So I can remove this and put this one here and say I am now this header. There's a tag for header. There's a tag for navigation bar. All right, there's a tag for navigation bar. So this part now, I'm going to call it nav. Okay, I'm going to call it nav. That's for nav bar. I'll say, hey, I'm nav bar. Okay, so I'll say, hey, I'm hero section. Okay, this is just introduction into this. All right, I'll just copy this. I can copy this. So I say, hey, what am I? This follow the same line. A achievement. Achievement section. All right, let's save this. See our structure. You see that this is the nav, this is the hero section, this is the achievement section. So let me reload this so you see the same thing. See that A navbar, which is the first one, then you have A hero section, then you have A achievement section. Okay, so that's that about HTML. Okay, so that's that about HTML, and not everything about HTML. Like we'll continue from there, from here in our next class. Okay, in our next class we'll continue from here. It's 1 hour already. So if you have any question, let me know. If you have any question, let me know, so we treat that. Have any question? If there's anything you don't understand, it's not about speed, it's about understanding. Okay, it's about understanding it. All right. So is there any question? Are we following? Is it confusing? This is like what we copied last week from GPT. All right. No GPT, we just copied and just paste everything. Now we are trying to write and understand that thing that we copied. Okay? That's where we are now. So any question from anyone? Any question? How do we understand this? Do we all understand this? Or do we have questions? Hello, can you all hear me? All right, all right. Yes, it's a desktop application. Yeah, no, 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 it's a desktop application. So do you have VS Code? Yes, this is another part of another type of VS Code, but it's the same thing, the same way. You just come here and click on new file. You create this. All right. So do we all understand this, and so we can call it a night? Okay. 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 All right, Mr. Richard. Do you have any question for me? Do you understand it? Is there anything you want me to go over it again? Okay. Okay. So the recording for this is going to be available, so you can watch it over again and try to digest everything that is there. Mr. Christian, yeah, I know you are well with this, so I'll take it that you understand this. All right. So, oh, okay. Oh, you can drop a message, anyways, like in notes. And drop a note. So from here, we dive deeper into the use of the typography, right? Typography tags in HTML, or then we go into the properties, okay, the properties that we have on each tag in the next class. So we go into the properties that we have on each tag in the next class, and the next one combine it with CSS. Combines with CSS. Just try your assignments is just try and replicate this. Okay, we are not rushing it, just try and replicate this. I know there are a lot of beginners here. I just want everybody to follow along. I want them to be able to, like, for you to be able to do it yourself, right? For you to have the understanding, be able to do it yourself. So if that will be all, then I think we can call it a night. And then please submit or just write something about the last assignment, the last one that you did, I just write something on the group. You are going to help others by doing that. So it shows that, oh, you're actually doing something, and it makes them, want to participate and do as well. Right. So let's all ginger ourselves to learn this. I know it's free class. We don't take it serious, but trust me, you're going to need this. Even if you're not going to be a developer, you're not going to work with it. See, I have a lot of websites that I've developed for myself that I'm using for my company. And like I can easily go there and change anything to suit my taste. All right. I can just change this one, let it be like this. I can do and undo with it because I have the tool, I know how to do it, and it's very, very easy for me to do so. So if since you are here, that means it shows that you are interested. So please let's go ahead and do the assignment, take a screenshot, send it. Oh, this is what I've been able to do. I'll ask questions and all, ginger others and all. Right? So, thank you very much. We'll meet again next week. Have a beautiful night rest. Malga. Good evening, sir. I think Mr. Christian is raising his hand. Hello, Mr. Christian. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Please, please, Mr. Barry, please can you mute? Like, it's I can, yeah, okay, yes, I can go ahead, Mr. President. Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you. Yes, Claude wrote all the code. I just chat with GPT. Hey, GPT, this is what I want to build. These are the ideas and all. Give me a prompt to build it and make it responsive. So I carry the prompt and I put it on Claude. Claude build this for me, and Claude did. So he built all the code. All right. So I get your question. And the first one about the Claude AI doing that, any of the AI should be able to do it, but Claude is just more powerful in that. GPT-2 can do it, but you struggle a bit, and you have to put in some manual work, and then you get it. Right? But me, I prefer soft work now. So I prefer Claude. Claude generate this thing for me, and I'm done. And I'm gone. Right? And even Germany itself should be able to do that, right? Now, about the inline CSS that you're talking about, inline is not always good. It's not always better. But if you have one, it's going to take the whole of your um. It's going to take a lot of space. Yeah, so it's cleaner if you have it separate. But at the very end, what me I use, okay, I don't write in CSS anymore. I don't write plain CSS that you have in CSS here, and you now put in the classes and the what's it called now? Uh, classes and all right. What I do, I use Tailwind. I don't know if you know Tailwind CSS. So Tailwind CSS is more like inline. Right, let me show you that very quickly. If you can see my screen, let me show you this. Okay, so see this now. This is one of my projects. All right, this is one of my projects. So I come to this is the back end. Just collapse the back end. So this is the front end, right? In the front end, I let me come to the page. Just these categories. Oh, if you see this code now, you see the HTML tag div. You see this one, that's the inline. But this inline is like abstract inline. See this thing that they wrote, this PB of 20, that's padding bottom 20. In CSS, you come and write you say in CSS you first give this a name, all right? Give this a name, maybe a class, all right, maybe a class, or maybe you give it ID, right? You see in the other CSS, I mean the traditional way of writing it. So in your CSS file, you write maybe dot whatever name that you give it, maybe test, right? I'll just go with test. Then you open your whatever bracket and you come here. Then you now say padding bottom, all right? Now write padding, I think it's together or something, or hyphen, can't remember. Write padding bottom and you say 20, right? 20 pixels. Is that how you write it? Yeah, I think it's hyphen also. So padding bottom 20 pixel. Now look at the whole of this. The whole of this is written in just this line. Do you get that? So Tailwind CSS makes it very easy for you to write that you don't need to write all this. Okay. So you don't need to write all this, it just gives you this PB20. This is space Y and space Y, give it in 8. So that's spacing the top and the bottom by 8. All right, this is flex. What you normally write that you do direction, direction flex, or I mean display flex. Okay, let's do display to be flex. All right, you say display flex. Set direction to be maybe row or column, whichever one that you want to put column, and then you start writing and writing and writing. Look at it, just write flex and flex column. That's all, you are done. Instead of writing this, writing it inside another CSS. Okay, so this as though in the back end of this tailwind is writing the classes for you, but you don't have to declare all those classes again. You just have to use the class name flex column, padding bottom and all right, tracking tight, text foreground, that is text color, uppercase, text primary, italic and all. Do you get? This is grid columns and all. So by the time we get to the use of Tailwind, you are going to see that it's very, very simple and very, very sweet using Tailwind. Okay, Tailwind is very, very easy. All right. Yeah, this is faster. This is faster. So this is flex, item center, instead of writing all those item center inside it. We're going to do them, we're going to do all those ones, the traditional way of doing it. Okay, because you don't know the code that you're going to probably be working on. Maybe somebody has already done something like that. And it's most of the time it's expensive changing a code from what they call them now, from the traditional way to the new way. Most times it's expensive, right? It's expensive in the terms that you might miss some information which can cost the company. All right, so sometimes they just want you to continue working on what they have already built. All right, they call them legacy code. So you might, so they will just want you to continue working on the legacy code, and also that's why you need the understanding of how to actually do the CSS the traditional way. Then you come back to this place, and this is how we write. This is how we roll now. All right, yeah, yeah, you're welcome, sir. All right, Mr. Tade. Oh, you're welcome. This is the first time seeing you here. Oh, okay. All right. Right. Okay. Do you have any question for us, Mr. Tade? Do you understand what we are talking about? You need a guide or something? Oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mm, yeah. 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 So yeah, so we've treated the HTML. So we'll continue with CSS, with other part of HTML and CSS later, by next week. Yeah. All right. So if there's no other question, I think we can draw the curtain here, call it a night, and then we'll meet next week. Please let's do this. Let's post it on the WhatsApp group, ginger others and all. All right. All right, myself. Yes, sir.